Good morning, happy Monday. So I have a breakfast sandwich here. I'm going to pop up what it looks like on the inside. I made these for meal prep, so check out my meal prep video. For my coffee today, we're going to do pumpkin spice, white chocolate pumpkin, shot of coffee, and then this cafe latte premier protein, and we'll give that a try here in just a moment. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I'm already going in today a little stressed. So yesterday I checked, Friday, when I was off work, I had roughly 25, maybe 30 emails that all were set to waiting on info because I have categories on my email. I think I had a couple things that said tasks to do. So those were all in my inbox. And I want to say my deleted folder, it has thousands. Like I don't empty out my deleted folder, but it had about 150-ish or so, 170-ish that said unread because they're just like spam mails and I don't read them. I just throw them into my delete. I checked my email on Saturday, just glanced at it, and I saw I had like 16 new ones or something like that. Everything looked normal. I checked it yesterday and it said, enjoy your empty inbox. What? So I'm looking at it. And then I noticed my deleted folder said like 2,000 and something unread. So the same thing happened to my assistant HR director on I want to say Monday. She was having the issue and we just thought she did something. Like we thought because she uses her phone, she uses her laptop. We thought maybe she archived them all or deleted them all or something. But she also knows her deleted folder had a ton more than what it had before. So, but we just thought she did something. Like we just thought maybe, who knows? That's easy to accidentally select all and do something with them. So that's what we thought happened. Till I saw that happen to mine last night. So I texted her. I'm like, the same thing's happened to me. And the thing is, it's I use my inbox as my checklist. That's how I know. And if there's really super, super important things, I'll flag it. And then it goes, to my task list. And so now I'm thinking I need to flag everything, I think, because now I was kind of looking through my deleted box and there's a ton of brand new emails, all the 16 emails that I never looked at were in my deleted folder. So everything got deleted. There's a little button you could click on that said recover deleted things, but none of those were in that. So I don't know. So the first thing I get in this morning, I'm going to have to look at everything. Now, good thing is that even when you put them in your deleted, it keeps your categories. So I'm thinking I can sort through, first I'm going to sort through all the unread and anything that I don't recognize, I'll put into my inbox. Then I'm going to sort it by category, or first I probably better do it by date and just kind of look at everything over the last couple of months. Cause there's some things that I have to wait for information from the districts, from the school districts. So I think I made it sort of by date and kind of look through it by category and date at the same time and look for things. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's totally stressing me out. Knowing there's things in there that I'm probably going to miss. And that drives me crazy. So happy Monday. Let's try this new coffee flavor combination. The white chocolate pumpkin is my second favorite out of all the fall skinny syrups. The vanilla bean pumpkin is by far my favorite, and I'm almost out of it, and I'm so tempted to run to Marshall's just to see if they happen to have it, because I don't want to have to do another order on the website, because you have to order a lot to get free shipping, and I don't want to pay shipping, $5.99 shipping on a $5.99 bottle. So, I don't know, gosh, I know the winter flavors will be coming out, but I love this vanilla bean pumpkin. It is so good. But this is the white chocolate pumpkin with the cafe latte protein drink and a splash of the Cliffia Farms pumpkin spice creamer, which I really like, by the way. Now that's really good. It's not wow, like the caramel one, but what I love about that creamer is that it's so pumpkin spicy. Has such a great spice taste, and just you get that at the end, which is such a pleasant flavor. So yeah, I think that'll be a nice drink because I have a ton of the cafe latte ones to drink up. So I think that's going to be a nice combination. I just haven't thought to put those with the cafe latte. I don't know why, but I'm glad I did. Okay, let's go sort this email mess out.
For lunch today, I'm having the chicken tortilla soup that I meal prepped. Again, check out my meal prep video that was posted on Monday and you'll see how I made this. Okay, so I'm gonna take some chicken. I think I'm gonna try to stuff it, or just, stuff it with this. This is some sort of shake and bake that I'm gonna go ahead and do that with. And then I think I'm gonna put them in the air fryer and we'll see how that works. Okay, these are a little thicker than I want them to be. So I think instead, I'm gonna take a cheese and I'm gonna smear it on top and then put the shake and bake on it, because I've seen that with recipes before, so we're gonna try that. Okay, so here's that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the shake and bake. Okay, into the air fryer we are going. And I cook mine at 400, probably for about 10 minutes or so, and then I'll check on it. And here's my finished dinner. So it came out a little bit darker on top because that's where the cheese was at, but it has a nice crust on the bottom. I made sure it was done. Have my dill pickle salad. And this is dinner, and I did taste a little bite. It is really good with that cheese on top. So try that out. Just spread it on top, do some kind of, some sort of breading. Turned out really, really well, y'all. Guys, 7:24, all my rings are closed. Woohoo! For breakfast, I'm gonna have 2 of the English muffin French toast pumpkin French toast English muffins. They're really not as dark and burnt as they look on camera. 2 eggs. I heated these up in the air fryer, and then I have 2 tablespoons of sugar-free syrup. For a snack today, I'm going to have some of this plain non-fat Greek yogurt. I'm going to add in some apple pie spice and some of this pineapple banana no sugar added applesauce, and then some blueberries. This was such a great snack. Highly recommend mixing no sugar added applesauce and yogurt together.
Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. I know yesterday was kind of a very short day. I was in like the weirdest headspace yesterday, and every time I would get on camera, I tried to film like 5 times, and I just ended up on these like negative tangents, and that just drives me crazy. Like, there was no reason for me to put that on there. Like I said, I was just in kind of a weird space. It was just a weird day at work, and yeah. So anyway, I'm just determined to make today a better day as far as mentally. As far as everything else, I did really good. I think I showed you I closed up my rings, and I was so super proud of myself because I was just so focused on making sure I was getting up and moving around. And because Mondays tend to be a day where I'm really like just sitting at my desk, and 4 hours will go by without me even, getting up to take a sip of water or move around at all. And so I was determined and focused to make sure that I just got up, moved around, didn't get myself so like stressed out into work and all that. And so by the time I got home from work, I was already at 10 out of 12 standing hours because I just focused on it so much. I did not do the best with water, and I can totally tell today, like I am just really, really like thirsty, and I've been drinking a ton this morning. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't bring a coffee this morning, because I want to get to work and fill up my water bottle and just drink my water. But I did do my smoothie. I really missed this yesterday. I meant to make one when I got home, but again, it was just such a weird day at work and at home, and it was just weird. Anyway, so I did not end up making my smoothie. So this is my dragon fruit. So if you're new here, I used the dragon fruit, which I get at Walmart, and unsweetened vanilla almond milk, vanilla protein powder, my super greens, and that's it. So the dragon fruit is probably my favorite, although the passion fruit and blueberries is really good too, but probably my favorite. You saw I brought my breakfast, so I have my English muffins. They worked out perfect putting them in the air fryer. I was going to try them in the toaster, and I kept going back and forth, and I was like, toaster, because I have a new toaster I need to show you guys. So I was kind of going back and forth, and I thought, no, I don't. I'm just going to throw them in the air fryer because I don't have to babysit them, because I would have no idea what to put them in on the toaster. So I decided to throw them in the air fryer. So we'll test out the toaster at another time in the next couple of weeks. But let's go ahead and head off to work and get this Tuesday going. Oh, one of the things that I did mention yesterday, I ended up not putting into the video. I was going to do the shepherd's pie last night, but I opened my refrigerator and I just bought that ground beef on Saturday, the 96.4%, and it was so bad. Like, it was black. It was so nasty. and the date on it was 10/2, which was, I think Sunday. So it was only 1 day past, but oh my goodness. I think it's one of those situations you hear about this all the time where they they put a different date on there. And I don't know if that actually happens, but I wouldn't doubt. And it wasn't like marked down or anything. So I was so disappointed. And that stuff's expensive. So I have a thing of ground. I don't want to have to go to the grocery store just to get ground beef because I don't have like a grocery store that's just like right here by me, like I can jump over to after work. It would just be nightmare traffic to get through. So I do have some ground chicken in my deep freeze that I've been trying to figure out what to do with. And so I think I'm just going to do a ground chicken with the shepherd's pie. I think it'll be okay. I'm doing the shepherd's pie soup is what I'm doing. I think it'll be okay. It may not be quite as flavorful, but I think we're going to try to make it work. So I'm going to do that Thursday, I believe, because I'll be working at home. Although I have a meeting I have to go to at one of the school districts on Thursday. And I have to get my blood work done. My doctor's office called me and then they don't even tell me. Like, she's like, I just wanted to remind you that you have some blood work to do. Well, nobody told me to begin with, so I had no idea. So I guess when I refilled my thyroid pills last month, it was my last refill, then she said, well, yeah, we just automatically put in that blood test because it was your last refill. So I have to get my thyroid done. And then it's also been a year since I've done my annual, or 6 months. He does them every 6 months. My cholesterol and all of that stuff. So apparently it's been 6 months, or he just ordered it because he ordered my thyroid. I don't know. So I have to fast to do that one. And so I was going to do that Thursday morning since I'm working from home. So I was just going to pop over there early and then be able to get back here and to start work. But I don't know what time I have to be at the school. So I'll have to find out, tomorrow. My boss is back. They're at a conference. Most of my team is at a conference this week. So they're back on Wednesday. So I'll find out then. So I think I'll still do it because I was thinking on my lunch hour, I could prep some of the stuff, but at least if I'm home and then I can start it as soon as I get off work, I can start the cauliflower because I'm doing cauliflower and mashed potatoes. Anyway, that's all for Thursday. I don't know why I'm telling you about it now. But anyways, I'm just so frustrated about that meat. That's what started this. It was so frustrating about that meat. It just was already bad. And then that chicken last night, I could have pounded it out and then stuffed it, but I am so glad I did what I did. I had seen somewhere on Pinterest, or maybe it was on a video, where they put a cream layer or something on there and then, breaded it and put it in the oven. And so that's what I did. So then I ended up doing it in an air fryer with that Laughing Cow. And it was so good. That Laughing Cow has so much flavor. It so came out in that chicken. It was so good. So definitely try something like that. So when things don't work out, you just have to, do something different. And this one turned out really well. So dinner was really good last night. Tonight we're going to try that Bubble Up Fiesta taco casserole or something like that. So we're going to try that tonight. So I will definitely be sharing you step by step on how to do that. But now I have to get to work. Original plan was I would be having the shepherd's pie soup for lunch today as leftovers. However, since I did not get to make that yesterday due to my really bad ground beef I talked about earlier, I have some leftover chicken from yesterday. So I have that I'm going to heating it up right now. But I want to show you why I keep some convenience foods on hand and why you can have these things to be able to throw together a quick lunch that's healthy and super easy if you only have an hour for lunch like myself. So let me show you what I'm putting together. I'm drinking this, which is amazing. Love this flavor. So I had some of these Simply Steam lightly sauced veggies. So I already heated those up right here. I think I'm going to do the whole box, which is 100 calories. And then this is my last package of the ready rice, which I'm going to pick some more up this weekend because these have come in this has been so handy to have, like I said, for days like this or dinners when I just can't get dinner made and did not have any rice prepped. So I'm going to do just a serving of this, which is 1 cup, which will be 200 calories. And then I have the chicken. So I'll put my bowl together and show you what it looks like. 1 chicken breast left in the package yesterday that I did not bread or put cheese on. I just cooked it in the air fryer. So I just diced it up and I added some of this buttery poultry blend. Oh my goodness, you guys, this stuff is so good. It just smells absolutely amazing. Here's all the different spices in it. So good. So good. So I sprinkled some of that on there. I need to put it back in there a little bit just they're still kind of cold in some spots. And here is the finished bowl. Look
looks amazing. Going to have a little snack, so we're going to have one of these healthy eating on the go bars. This is the peanut butter oat bar and cranberry, one of my faves. And as usual, I can only eat half of them. I just never can eat a full bar. These things are so rich, but they are amazing.
Hello, I'm off work and I wanted to give an update. Let's see, I've had one other snack. Yes, PMS is hitting me bad today, really bad. So I had some Skinny Pop popcorn, 100 calories. I'm showing you that so I can remember to track it because I have not tracked it yet. And I did only eat half of that healthy eating on the go bar. I need to just get the minis. Next time I make an order, I'm going to get the minis. They have, I think, all the same flavors in a mini size, because every single time I only eat half the bar. And when I go to order them, I always think, oh no, I want to get the full size bars, because what if I want to eat the whole bar? Never ever are able to eat the whole bar because they're so rich and filling. So I'm getting the minis next time. I never gotten them, but definitely next time getting the minis. So anyway, that's all I've had so far. Oh, I did have some tomatoes. I did not show you some of my the little cherry tomatoes that I like so much. I did have some of those as well. But those don't have any points or anything, so I'm not going to worry about those. But other than that, yep, going really good. So I'm going to go in and make that taco bubble up or fiesta bubble up casserole. That's what we're going to make next, and I'll show you how to put it together. For the bubble up casserole, you're going to need some bell peppers. So I have one whole red one and a yellow one, but I didn't use all of them. You need some green onion, some red onion or white onion. You need a cup of shredded cheese. You need some of these biscuits. This is the 7.5 ounce, I believe. And we're going to cut these up, in each biscuit up into 6 pieces. So that's what I did here. I have the 99% fat-free ground turkey. You can use whatever meat you want in this. I think anything would be good. This is the salsa I'm using, and use about a cup and a quarter of the salsa, I believe. Oh no, a cup and a third. And then some taco seasoning. So the first thing we're going to do, of course, is cook up that meat. So I'm just going to go ahead and, and you need a pan that you spray with cooking spray. So I went ahead and browned up all my ground turkey, and then I added my taco seasoning to it, add a little bit of water because the 99% fat-free, of course, is really lean. I added in my salsa. I'm just going to go ahead and stir that around. Now make sure your 9x13 pan is sprayed really well, and then put the half of the biscuits, little pieces of biscuits on the bottom. Then do half of your meat and just kind of spread it around a little bit. And then we're going to do half of our veggies, the onions, the peppers, except for the green onions, those go on top. And then half of the cheese. And then just going to repeat that until you just do the same amount of layers, and then just top it off with your green onion. And then this is going to go into a 350-degree oven. So you want to lightly cover it with foil. And then this is going to go in a 350-degree oven for 35 minutes. Take the foil off and then cook it for another 15. Now, I think I mentioned here in a little bit that actually you probably don't need to do 15. Just check it out. I ended up doing 15 and it came out a little bit dark. Hey guys, so that dinner was absolutely amazing. Like, that was one of the best things that I've had in a long time. 10 out of 10. Great with the turkey. I have no idea how many calories or anything because I've not plugged it into my tracker. I know, bad. But you will see that actually before this. You'll know how many calories it is and how many points. But because I used that 99% fat-free ground turkey, it'll be pretty low, and you could not even tell. Like, there's so much flavor in that with all the spices and the veggies and would you stop it and all of that it's so good. So it's a Drizzle Me Skinny recipe. I will have a link down below. Highly recommend. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a 3-day video for this because Thursday I am just so busy. I had to go get my blood work done right at 7 in the morning. I have a meeting at one of the school districts with my boss at 10, and it's one that kind of have to drive a little bit. So it's like in the furthest north of our county. So I have to be there at 10. I imagine we'll be there about an hour or so. And then by the time we get back, it'll be close to lunchtime. And then I have another appointment in the afternoon and a couple other meetings. So there's just no way. It's just too busy of a work day. So I think I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in this video. And then I'll be back, with my usual videos.
What was I going to tell you? So I'm not sure if I'm going to do the shepherd's pie soup this week or not. I may push it off to next week because I have a lot of leftovers of this bubble up casserole, so I'll probably have that. You'll probably see that again tomorrow. I kind of cut out a small, because I gave my son like double portions tonight, and then he's going to take some probably tomorrow for lunch, and I just gave him a double portion. So I kind of have a smaller portion was what left over for tomorrow night for dinner, and I think I'm going to pair that with like a big like side salad or something like that, and that'll be my dinner tomorrow. So I think I'm just going to push off the shepherd's pie to next week. And if I do end up making it though, I'll make sure I tell you how I like it, and try to film it and maybe just include it in another video or put it on Instagram or something like that. But I don't think I'll end up making it. So right now I'm going to do a voiceover so I can get this done. And then when I add tomorrow to it, I don't have as much to do. I did really good on my activity today, y'all. I just don't know what's going on with me. Like, I feel I don't know, maybe it's just because I told you I'm just tired of myself. I'm getting so frustrated with myself, and I'm just feeling so down right now on myself, which I've been talking about for a while now. And I just feel like it's just a fresh new month, and this watch is just motivating me so much. So just like I always say, do what motivates you. Find something that motivates you. This activity tracker motivates the heck out of me. So I ended up closing up my rings like by 6 o'clock. By the time I got done with my biking and I did my workout, I did arms today. And by the time I got all done with that, I have like 158% of my of my exercise. I have 104% of my movement. And then I have like 16 out of 12 hours of my standing, because I was just really, really, really focused on it today. I'm just hoping I see, a difference and everything. I'm feeling really good. So I really think we're gonna have a good month. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this editing done, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, happy Wednesday. For breakfast, I'm gonna have this instant oatmeal mixed with this pumpkin pie yogurt. It kind of gives you the same feeling as like overnight oats, but it's a little bit more solid in my opinion. So I really like doing this combination. I tried these baby carrots this morning for the first time. Oh my goodness, they are so good. So this I brought for a morning snack. So I have the baby carrots with this Purely Balanced Garden Ranch, which is just like the Bold House as far as calories and stuff. Another snack I had today, which was amazing. I love these little pretzel crisp bites. They are so crunchy, and mixed with this Laughing Cow, really good snack. For my coffee, I have the pumpkin caramel with the cafe latte, Premier Protein, and 2 shots of espresso. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I have a meeting first thing this morning. I hate first thing in the morning meetings. We have a training for new people. Anyway, so I have that right at 8. Almost forgot my watch today. I was just running late this morning. I did not take a shower last night. I decided to wait till the morning, and I didn't get up as early as I wanted to. And then I was just trying to take out the garbage, and I spilled my coffee all over my bag and all over the hood of my car. So let's just hope this is not what things are going to come today. But yes, I have my coffee. Amazing, per usual. You saw my snacks I brought. I think I should, yeah, I took clips of all of them. So I just feel like today's gonna be a snacky day. I don't know, just have a feeling, because I still have, it's like my PMS this time is dragging. I'm sorry if that's TMI for people, but real life. I feel like it's just dragging and nothing's happening. Like, I have not started yet. It's just all this pre-stuff. And it's just driving me crazy. It's like, come on already. Like, my tracker, I was supposed to start like 2 days ago. And usually I'm right on. But I mean, I can feel it. So I know it's there. But it's like, what is going on? Like, just stop. I want the bloating to go away, and the cramping and the craving stuff. And it will not, because it's just hanging on. And this is like the longest it has hung on for a long time. I mean, normally it's just like, okay, my tracker says you're going to start. I start. We have a few days leading up to it. I start. We're done. Wait till next month. But I don't know. It's just like dragging. I'm starting to get that little bit of a cold that I get right before I start. So like all the things are happening except for that. Anyway, I think that's why I'm kind of clumsy today too, because I tend to get a little bit clumsy. But anyway, we'll just have a great day though. I'm going to make it a great day.
since I have meetings today, it's going to take a lot of extra effort to get my movement in because I, sit down and do it's a video meeting today, first thing in the morning. And then I cannot remember what the rest of my day looks like. So I'm going to have to make a lot of conscious effort to get up and move around as much as I can in between things that I have going on. I may even adjust my desk today and stand for a little bit because I found my anti-fatigue mat. So I think I may try that and maybe do some standing today while I'm working. We'll see how my knee holds up on that. But I also don't know if all my stuff is configured on because I haven't stood since I've been in my new cubicle. So we have to see if that, if all my stuff will be able to rise up and with my cords and everything. So anyway, I think I might do that today, and that might help me a little bit with sitting down too much while I'm, meeting and working. Anywho, that is all I got. I'm going to do some research on this, but just in case any of you all know, I'm just curious, like my heaviest weights, and I need to hurry. My heaviest weights I have are 5 pounds, which is, for me, for my arms, because of my bad shoulders, that's about as much as I can do for any shoulder lifting. I mean, I think for biceps and things like that, I could do a little bit heavier, and I may pick up some 8-pound ones. But my question is body weight exercises versus weight exercises. You know what I mean? I really don't want to go to a gym. Not for any reason except for there's not one super, super close to me. I have to go into town, and it's, it's just my schedule is already so packed by the time I get home from work, making dinner. I mean, there's just all the things that we all have all the time. And it's hard for me to break away to do that. So I have my bike at home. After I have my bedroom where I can move when my son moves out, I can move my stuff into his room and make it a home office. I'll have a big corner in my room. And I'm thinking about getting a treadmill as well, since we're going into winter. I used to have one, and I foolishly got rid of it when we moved here because I just never used it. It was in the garage, and I, forgot that I would have room for it. So my husband's probably gonna be you're gonna do what? We got rid of one. I know. But anyway, I do body weight videos, where you're using your body weight for exercises. How is that compared to using actual weights? So when people do, leg exercises and things like that, instead of I don't have weights to use, but I do body weight exercises, and I do have, what do you call them? Bands and stuff. So if anybody knows, how do those compare? How does that compare to using weights? Is it just as good of exercise? So hopefully that came across what I'm trying to ask. So I'm going to do some research on that this weekend, but let me know if any of y'all know. And now I have to go. So I will talk to you guys at lunchtime.
For lunch today, I only had about a cup of this left, so about a half of a serving of the chicken tortilla soup. So heated it up, add some tortilla strips, then I have a half a sandwich, whole wheat bread with some turkey, mustard, and then a slice of the pepper jack cheese, and this will be my lunch today.
Guys, so I did not even get to eat my lunch. I'm gonna have to bring it with me, so I packed it up. So I'm glad I was able to, something I could pack up. I knew I needed to check my mail because I was supposed to get a package yesterday, and I come home for lunch and I pulled up the front so I could run across the street to the mail. I noticed all the mailboxes were open, and I was oh, what the heck? So I go over there, every single mailbox is empty, and all of them are open but one, which they may have already came down and checked their mail. They're people that live across the street, but way up the hill, so they always come down in their little four-wheeler. So it's possible they already came down and checked their mail. Our mail doesn't come until the evening, so usually around 7 o'clock at night, which is actually good. But because I have that informed delivery, I just look to see what's expected. And unless I'm getting a package, I don't rush over and get my mail every day, because typically all of our stuff comes, except for doctor bills, it all comes through my email. So the only thing, so I looked at my informed delivery to see what I have not gotten this week. And so I didn't have any mail yesterday, didn't have any mail. So the Monday, I was 4 pieces of mail I should have gotten, or received, whatever the proper words are, which one of them was our sewer bill. And then there was like 3 pieces of junk mail, but they weren't like one of them was like from the Coast Guard to one of the kids, and one wasn't even our mail, like it was for the people who used to live here. And so I don't have no idea what that is. And then the other one was some other piece of like a magazine or something that was junk mail. So like nothing crazy, but like that stuff's not even in there. So whoever took it, it's like you just grabbed everything, which they probably like realized it was junk and then threw it off down the freaking ditch down the road somewhere. I don't know, but I was supposed to get a package yesterday, so I was freaking out about that. So I come in the house and I looked on the tracking. Well, the package was supposed to arrive yesterday, but I had received an email this morning that said it was running late and it'd be here. It was out for delivery today. So like I said, luckily our mail does not come until like 7 o'clock at night. So I told my husband, I texted him, I said, okay, to check our mail every single day, because obviously, you know, something happened, and it's too far away from our doorbell camera to be able to see, you know, for it to pick up anybody. So what I did was, though, I looked to see when I took the dogs out last night. I could see, you know, it popped up, and I could see that none of the mailboxes were open at that point. So like last time was like 8 o'clock last night, and I mean it's still kind of dark, but because there's some lights over there, I still can see the mailboxes, at least to see if they're opened or closed. And then I looked this morning when I took the dogs out at 5 o'clock, or 5:50 this morning was when I took the dogs out when I first got up, and it looked like they were open at that point. And then I did look when my husband left for work a little bit after 9. They were definitely open then because it was bright, like daylight, so I was able to really see. But how annoying. Like, I mean, come on, people. Like, it's just so sad that stuff happens. We had a locking mailbox at our old house, and because we lived in a little like neighborhood, and it had a locking mailbox. So this is the first time ever, actually. I lived in apartments before that, and they had locking mailboxes. But I definitely have gotten lax on checking it. So, I mean, there's been times even when I've had promotional packages sent to me and they're just like smashed, like our mail lady will just smash as much in your freaking mailbox as she can. Even packages that technically, like she has been like bad about like a package that was longer than the mailbox. She's just put in the mailbox and left the door open, which I don't think is appropriate. Like I think if it does not fit with the mailbox and have it shut, she should have to bring it up to the porch. And I really, like, I think that's wrong. And like, there was a day, there was like, I think twice now that I've noticed, like, I'd look out to go check the mail and our mailbox door was open. I go over there and it's because the package was too long for the box. So I think that's wrong. And I think that doesn't invite people, because like, it's sit there wide open. Like, what if my mail came in at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we're all at work, and she just leaves it in there like opened like that? I think that's, yeah. So anyway, I had to spend a lot of time looking through my emails, checking on my tracking, seeing if there's anything else supposed to come. Anyway, so that's my lunchtime. Anyhow, so I have my lunch right here. So I'm going to head off to work and eat my lunch and get the rest of my day going.
For dinner tonight, I'm having leftovers. This is a bubble up casserole with a big side salad. I have avocados, onions, and then I'm using the Purely Balanced Garden Ranch. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye, guys.